Why then are there not enough medical experts, actual doctors and professionals saying this, but instead saying the opposite?
Number one, if we look back in history, the Flexner Report in the early 1900s did a number on the medical establishment. It took doctors away from a more intimate doctor-patient relationship. It convinced people that, more of the holistic side of health was not needed, and we need big pharma to solve a lot of these problems, quote unquote, solve a lot of these problems. And so that we have to consider the historical perspective from the Flexner Report, the influence that Rockefeller and a lot of these various figures had on the medical industry. And then we also have to think about the third, fourth, and fifth order consequences that the framework for the medical system has created. That exact framework is found in the education that comes from the medical field. So every neurosurgeon, dermatologist, ophthalmologist that's educated in these matters is actually being, from my perspective, I actually think they're being taught propaganda. They're being taught a very small sliver of what it means to practice medicine. And if you look at how the average dermatologist or MD or ophthalmologist talks about these things, it's just complete ignorance. Like for a dermatologist to say that a tan is a sign of skin damage is outrageous, knowing the history of melanin, knowing we literally have this stuff on PubMed. It takes a 5-minute search. And then you consider the evolutionary adaptation of melanin and its 5 million plus year history, the fact that it's found throughout nature. It just, again, this is one example of many that I can point out that just make no logical sense.